Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me off of my feet. Oh, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love.
Hey guys, it's Allison. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you 15 Netflix shows that you need to watch. Just suggestions for you guys, because recently I've been getting kind of stumped on Netflix shows because I've watched like all of the ones that were interesting to me. If you guys have any other ideas that are not on this list, you should totally comment them down below so I have stuff to watch. Now, 4 of these shows are movies, and then the rest of them are actual like TV shows with series. Once again, I always say this, but if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my computer because it has the list of everything that I wrote down. Okay, show number 1 is Riverdale. Obviously, I'm gonna start off with Riverdale. I love Riverdale. I've talked about Riverdale multiple times in my videos. If you're not watching Riverdale, you totally should be, because it is, first of all, it's very in right now. Like, everyone's talking about Riverdale. Riverdale is very like mysterious, and like you never know what's gonna happen next with Riverdale, and that's one of the things I love, because like it's never like, oh, you saw that coming, oh, I saw this coming. Like, no, you never see anything coming in Riverdale. So number 2 is Stranger Things. Once again, along with Riverdale, Stranger Things is very in right now. There's 2 seasons of Stranger Things right now. Stranger Things is very, once again, you don't really see what's coming, and it's very like mysterious too. And it's very action-packed. Like, a lot of new things happen like every episode. And yeah. Show number 3 is 13 Reasons Why. 13 Reasons Why is not a show for everybody. Squirrel! The show 13 Reasons Why is not for everybody. Not everybody relates to it or likes it as much. Like, people have different opinions on 13 Reasons Why. Personally, I really like 13 Reasons Why, and I read the book before it was even like a show. But 13 Reasons Why is also a very good show. It's kind of like touchy for some people, so yeah, you might want to read reviews before you watch it. Show number 4 is Fuller House. I love Fuller House so much. Fuller House is like one of my favorite shows that I like always wait for new episodes to come out. Fuller House is very like a very family friendly show. Obviously, it's like about a family. If you don't know what Full House is, it's pretty much like not a remake, but it's like continued of Full House to Fuller House, and then they live in their old house. But yeah, Fuller House is a really good show to watch too. Show number 5 is Degrassi. So I have only gotten to like 3 episodes of this because my friend just recommended it to me the other day. So far it's pretty good. I can't really give much details on what it's about exactly, but so far it's been pretty good, and usually shows take a couple episodes for me to like get into, but I'm already into this one. But yeah, my friend recommended me this one, so I started watching it, and so far it's really good. Show number 6 is Gossip Girl. I watched all 6 seasons, I think, of Gossip Girl. Gossip Girl is seriously like my favorite show, and I cried so much when it was over. I remember waiting and like being like, oh, I'm on the last season, oh, I'm on the last 5 episodes. Oh, like you get so attached, and you get so like attached into the characters that you feel like you're there. And Gossip Girl is honestly like my favorite show. Like, there's so many like twists and turns of Gossip Girl, and like when I first started watching Gossip Girl, I didn't think I was gonna like it, and then I like got into it and I was like, oh my god, like I love it so much. But yeah, Gossip Girl is definitely one that you need to watch, all 6 seasons. Show number 7 is The Fosters. I don't remember how many seasons there are of The Fosters, but I've watched all of them. Fosters is one of my favorite shows as well because it's very like relatable to like teenagers. I don't know how to explain that. It's like about a family that fosters kids, and then they like adopted them, and yeah, it's like a really good show to watch. I am like blanking right now. What is wrong with me? It's too early in the morning. I'm blanking. I literally can't think of anything right now. Okay, well, what show am I on? The Fosters is a show that I definitely recommend. It's very easy to get into. Like, some shows like aren't easy to get into, but that one is very easy to get into. So, show number 8 is Bob's Burgers. If you don't know what Bob's Burgers is, I don't even know what to say. Bob's Burgers is seriously like one of my favorite shows. It's so funny. It's like not a cartoon. It's like kind of like cartoon. It's not like real people acting it out. It's like a cartoon thing, but it's not like a cartoon. I don't know how to explain. But it's very funny. Like every episode, like it makes you laugh. It's very funny. The squirrel is back. But yeah, Bob's Burgers is definitely one that I recommend. There's a lot of seasons and there's a lot of episodes, so it's definitely binge-worthy. Show number 9 is Alexa and Kati. Alexa and Kati is a different kind of show. It's not like everyone would like it. This is kind of like not for like younger kids, but like for like teens, I guess. It's about best friends, and then one of them finds out that they have cancer, and then they're about to start high school, and then they don't know like if she's gonna be able to start, and then they have to go through like the process of getting her wig and stuff, and then her friend shaves her head for the other friend. It's a very cute show. I think there's only one episode right now on Netflix, but I think they're coming out with another one. I'm pretty sure because I think it left off on a cliffhanger. But that's another really good show to watch. Number 10 is Brain Games. Brain Games is also a different kind of show. This is one of my favorite shows. I know I'm saying this like about all of them, but I love the show. It's like about mind delusions. It's seriously like not magic, but like you learn more about your brain, and like it does like illusions like and tricks and stuff like that, and it tells you about how like your brain perceives things or like in the world. It's a really good show. You should watch it. I think there's 2 seasons, and you can kind of pick and choose. Like you don't have to watch them in order. You can pick and choose which like episodes you want to watch, because there's different ones that different people would want to watch rather than other ones. So yeah. Show number 11 is Nailed It. Nailed It is a baking show of people who do not know how to bake at all, or not bake, don't know how to decorate when they bake, and then they have to try to recreate really big and extravagant desserts even though they don't know how to do it. And it's actually kind of funny because that would be me if I tried to go on that show, because you see what it was supposed to be and then what it was, like expectations versus reality. Okay, so now we are going to get into the movie part of this group. Obviously, you guys can probably guess what my first movie is going to be. My first movie is Kissing Booth. If you have not seen Kissing Booth, you definitely need to watch it. It's a very awesome movie. I've watched it like 7 times right now, probably gonna be 8. Kissing Booth is like one of my favorite movies that I've ever watched ever. It's basically, I'm gonna try to explain it without giving the whole thing away, but it's basically about these 2 best friends that were born at the same time on the same day. They were raised like twins, but they're not twins. It's a boy and a girl, and then they're like best friends up until like 16, like they're like best friends. And then the girl realizes that she has a crush on her best friend's older brother, but she realizes she has a crush on him, but they made a list of friend rules, and one of them is that siblings are off limits pretty much, because one of the friend doesn't want her liking him or anything. So they have a kissing booth for their school fundraiser or like their school festival thing, and then she ends up kissing her best friend's older brother, and then stuff goes on from there. Like they start liking each other and stuff, and they're keeping it from him because he obviously wouldn't like that, so they're keeping it from him. And then he finds out, and then they get in a big fight, and then yeah. So you should definitely watch it. It's a very good show. I definitely recommend it. Movie is Irreplaceable You. I've also talked about this movie before. This one is a sad movie, just warning you. It's basically a girl and a guy like were friends from a really young age, and they like had a crush on each other from a young age, and then they got married, and they find out that she has cancer. I don't remember if it was cancer or like a different disease or something, but like they knew she was gonna die. And so she keeps trying to set him up with someone because she doesn't want him to not be okay when she's gone. But when she starts setting him up with someone, she kind of gets jealous that he's already moving on when she's still there. It's a really cute movie, but it's also really sad because like you already know kind of what's gonna happen, but it's a really cute movie. Third movie is 13 Going on 30. This is not really old movie. It's like 2004, so it's not like new, but this is one of my favorite movies. It's like about a girl. She's 13, and then at her party, her friend gives her like this dollhouse or something, and it has like magic fairy dust or something, and she wishes that she was 30 when she's in her closet, and then like the thing shakes and then the fairy dust falls on her head, and then she turns to her 30 self, like what she looks like when she's 30, and she realizes that that's not her, and she realizes that that's her when she's 30, and she starts to realize that she doesn't really like her life that much, and that she wishes she would have changed something. So at the end of the movie, she changes back to when she was 13, and she changes stuff to the way she would want it, and then she's happy. So, okay, and the last show that I have on here, last movie, is Hush. Hush is a scary movie about a deaf girl who's home alone with her cat, and this guy tries to break in, and then he realizes that she's deaf, and so like they write to each other on like the window and stuff, and he's like trying to break in, and he's trying to kill her, and she's deaf, so she can't really like do much. And then at the end of the movie, I'm not gonna spoil it, like he gets into the house. That's what I'm gonna say. He gets into the house at the end of the movie. But yeah, it's a really good movie. It is scary, so you should watch it. It has jump scares. It's not like as much as a creepy movie as it is like there's jump scares in it, but why is the light coming out right now? I look so bad. I look so oily. Oh my god. Okay, stop. I look so oily. Why? Okay, so that is all of my Netflix shows for you guys. These are just all the ones I have watched. If you guys have any Netflix shows that you think I should watch that aren't on here, you should totally comment them down below, because I do need more shows because I've watched all of these multiple times, and I hope I gave you guys some things that you guys haven't watched before. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Sometimes I'm more honest than I want, so maybe I should think before, maybe next time